Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Leo for the week of November 14th through the 20th of 2022. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Leo. Your first card out is the Empress. Very nice. So abundance, new beginning, fertility. Things are starting to grow and go the way you want them to. You can see, brighter future for yourself, greener grasses. You're quite content and happy with yourself. For some of you, this could be a new addition to the family. It could be a fur baby as well. It doesn't have to be a human baby. A new project that you wanted to get off the ground this week takes hold and goes in the right direction. Make sure that you're taking care of your health as well this week. And the Five of Swords. So realizing that, you have to protect yourself and your good name. Can't let everybody know all of your business. That sort of thing. You're just cutting people off that need to be cut off and realizing that, the sacrifices have to be made in order for yourself to go forward. Maybe you've been putting up with something for a while from others and you've just decided that, I'm going to cut them loose and out of my life, and realize that you don't have to take people that are going to bully you. Maybe you felt like this for a long time, and this is the week that you're going to lay law. And the Three of Pentacles, or rods. So definitely standing on the horizon, looking out at all the possibilities in your life going forward. You're on good, solid foundation, and you know it. And you're not you're not over analyzing this week. You're just looking out as to what you want to go forward in the future with. So you're trying to make that decision. Maybe you're thinking of making some good investments here for yourself, but you're just waiting for your ships to come in to show you what you have to work with to start those endeavors. And the Page of Wands. So good news, invitation coming in. You have a lot of rods here this week, so that's good. Things are starting to grow and go in the directions that you want them to. This could be a message, a text message, an email, something that makes you quite happy. This could also be an invitation to travel. Maybe somebody's going away this weekend and decided, fares are definitely cheap enough right now, so maybe you're deciding to go and see somebody. Get on that next plane for a couple of days just to get away. And the Ace of Pentacles. So something being handed here, some sort of good luck for yourself this week. Something tangible, material gains. You're starting to feel more powerful in your own life and your endeavors. And this is like a gift to you. Everything's starting to grow around you. You're starting to see stuff get off the ground that you wanted to get going. And you're starting to see your finances, endeavors grow as well. So things are looking pretty positive here for you, Leo, this week. You're starting to learn a lot of things that you want to take place in your life and go forward with them, and they're going to pan out in your direction. And the Queen of Cups. So water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is, something in your week this week that you want to make real. You're starting to help it to grow. You're making more positive choices in your life. You're following your intuition more. You're developing lasting friendships and family relationships as well. Maybe you weren't getting along with everybody in the family, but this is the week that you're starting to realize that it's not as bad as you anticipated. And the Hanged Man. So most definitely you took a time out, you listened to both sides, you didn't prejudge, you're getting for some of you, this could be you getting some professional help. Now, that doesn't have to necessarily be a doctor or anything. This could be just a friend that's gone through a few things in their life and you're talking to them. So you're figuring it out this week. Wherever it was that you were feeling stuck in your life, you've tapped into this intuition and you're starting to follow your own guidance. And the Five of Pentacles. So you're definitely up in your head a little bit more than necessary. Perhaps you're overthinking and analyzing something. Maybe you're thinking there's more competition to this than there actually is. Now, that could be in your job or your relationship or friendships. And you're realizing that I don't have to compete with anybody because what I bring to the table, I'm the full meal deal. And they're starting to realize it as well. So your answers are starting to become manageable for yourself. And the Queen of Swords. So your air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, they're very decisive. You're starting to get that courage. You're developing your verbal skills that you don't have to worry about second guessing what you're saying to others. You're telling the truth, good, bad, or indifferent, and you're going to be okay with those moves. And the Seven of Pentacles. So you put a lot of work into something. You're now watching it grow and go in the way that you want it to. Maybe you've made some investments. It's hard to have patience and wait for, things to come back around that you can see that they're going in the right areas. But your timing is good this week. You're starting to realize that you have a love of beauty and things that are nice and comfortable in your life. And the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You're very good with your finances this week. You're taking those extra steps in order to make sure that you have things going into your future. Maybe you're opening that bank account to save for a home for yourself in the future for some of you, or buying a business, that sort of thing. But whatever it is, you're taking advice. You're learning to cut corners this week, in your finances, that sort of thing. You're not overspending. You're looking for those deals. And the Page of Swords. So good news coming in fast. It's a storm warning of some sort. Maybe you're going to have a slight disagreement on how you're looking at your future going forward. Maybe you're talking to somebody about it and they're telling you that it's, not doable, and you're telling them that that's not acceptable. This could be a relationship for some of you as well, friendship, relationship that you're in. Maybe you're starting to realize that it's not where you want to be or who you want to be with, because they're just not holding up their end of the bargain. And the Seven of Cups. So you have a lot of lofty ideas, good ideas this week. And you should probably put them down on paper for yourself. And you're going to take one step at a time this week. You've already realized what you want as a goal in the future. And you're realizing that if I do this first and then that, it'll go much smoother. So you're starting to talk yourself through the process of how to go about making this a reality. Now, whether that's a job or a relationship or a business for yourself, but you're realizing what you have to do to make it happen, but easier, not so much stress on yourself. And the Four of Cups. So you're bored, well, whether that's at work or in a relationship or friendships, you're a little bit bored. You're looking at, you have achieved a lot and you're comfortable. but you're still wondering, should I just stop and be happy and comfortable in the position that I am, or do I keep striving for more? And it looks like there's more on offer. It's just whether you want to take that cup and see what it has to offer you and go forward that way, or do you just stay and be content where you're at? And the Knight of Pentacles. So invitation coming in. Now this could be a quick trip getaway sort of thing for yourselves. You know, you just want to get away from everything, everywhere. Take a time out for yourself. Maybe take a bike ride, go for a walk. You're just feeling that you need more time for yourself this week. And the Temptress. So mixing two elements together here in your life. You know, there's this people, places, and things. You know, you're seeing both sides of the arguments. You're seeing both sides of the talks, the family dynamics, that sort of thing, and you're realizing where you fit in all of it, but you're okay with it. You know, you're not picking sides. You're just at a crossroad at this time in your life. You know, it's hard to make decisions when you're feeling under pressure all the time. So you're taking that step back, taking that walk, clearing your head, or the drive. You know, you're realizing what you have to compromise on both sides in order for this to go forward more smoothly. If it's a, you know, relationship or a business or some sort of investments, but you're going to be okay with it. You're going to come to, you know, the conclusion that is best for yourself. All right. And your Angel Oracle card. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. Well, there you go, Leo. It's telling you to have a little bit of patience. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.